All right, all right. Welcome back to another episode. If you're new to the channel, shame on you. No, not shame on you. Welcome. My name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is Miss Crystal Maddox. Crystal, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Christian?
I am doing great. I was trying to think of some crazy word to say, but no, I'm actually excited because we're in Auburndale, Florida today, right? We don't show
Yeah.
enough of Auburndale, Florida. Talk to us about what we're looking at.
Okay. Today we're in Brookland Park, and this is a community right on the edge of Auburndale, going towards Lake Alfred. If you've ever driven around out here, these communities are really close together. This aerial shot might look like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you're really close to a lot of great things. I think Auburndale gets you a little bit closer to shopping and a nice little downtown area with restaurants and things to do than if you were looking in Lake Alfred. So
Sure.
that's one of the things I really like about this, opposed to the neighborhoods we've been showing you the past couple of weeks. So,
Very, very nice. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. So while we're on that topic, let me just show everybody what that looks like, and we'll try to make this as quickly as possible, as painless as possible. Okay, Tampa, Orlando,
mhm.
zoom in, Lakeland. All right, everybody knows about this North Lake Alfred region that we talk about all the time. Here's Brookland Park in Auburndale right now, and you were talking about, well, real quick, downtown Lakeland is about 22 minutes away. Tampa International Airport, 55 minutes away. Downtown Tampa, 50 minutes away. Disney, 35 minutes away. And lastly, downtown Orlando, 50 minutes away. So it's almost exactly um, halfway through Orlando and Tampa. But what you were saying is that unlike Lake Alfred, Auburndale has a little downtown, like a cute little downtown, like farmer market downtown, right? Like brewery
Yeah,
type downtown. Where Lake Alfred just it kind of they have to utilize other downtowns for that.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. And another really exciting thing about this community is there is no CDD. So you see that gorgeous pool down there? Um, there's a playground as well. Some of the things have not been completely finished yet. Last time I was here, the pool wasn't started. So now we've got a shot of the pool. They're supposed to have a butterfly garden and, sidewalks and everything like that. So no CDD, and your HOA is only going to be $94 a month.
Everybody wants it. Can you find me? I want to be between Tampa, between Orlando. I want a builder where I can pick some finishes. I'll let you talk about that stuff later, right? I want
Hmm.
no CDD with a pool. And we're just like, oh, everybody wants this. Well, yeah, we find them every now and then. And so, yeah, this is one of them. I think this is a good community.
Yeah. You might notice that the lots are 60 foot to 70 foot here. A lot of times you get 40, 50-foot lots. They're
Are
trying to
these
cram as
60s,
many houses
70s?
in. They are.
People.
No CDD, low HOA, community pool. Auburndale is a beautiful town, honestly.
Yeah.
We've shown shots before. There's a beautiful park downtown. Like you said, restaurant, shopping. The schools have a great reputation. I know a lot of people that have moved to Auburndale just so their kids could go to Auburndale High School, different things like that. So they have a great reputation in the community. It's kind of hard to beat. And I'm surprised that we're just not getting calls like crazy about this community because this is a quality builder. I just think the word needs to get out there.
Yeah, after this
Um,
episode, expect like the subject lines. When you guys email in, sometimes you'll send us the subject lines of the community, but I'm pretty sure we'll see Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Park. But no, by the way, we're gonna look at a home, everybody, like an available home. So like, relax, take a deep breath, but really, 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 60 to 70 foot lots and no CDD with a pool. Most of the time, we're showing you 40 and 50 foot lots. So these are good size lots. These are really good size lots.
that's right. So there's only going to be about 200 homes in this neighborhood, so it's not going to be really large. If that's something that appeals to you, I know that appeals to me. I live
Mm-hmm.
in a really large community right now, but it's that's becoming more of the norm. So this is a little bit more quaint. It's only one builder, so all the houses are going to be the same style, the same
Sure.
standard of quality, which I believe is probably good for your resale in the future. Um, because you're not having your home comped out next to cheaper homes. So
Absolutely.
I think it's a great place to be. It would be a great move up neighborhood for somebody who's been in that, beginner home and they want a little bit more space. They want the freedom to choose some options. They're not just doing specs in this neighborhood. You can do to be built. So,
On those bigger lots, that's awesome. You probably can find a nice lot, no rear neighbors, maybe on a corner or a cul-de-sac or something like that, big lot,
mhm.
and then you get to pick the floor plan and pick your finishes. That's what move-up builders are all about. That's awesome. Okay,
Yes,
are we ready to take a look at this home here, or do you have anything else for them?
let's go.
All right, let's get into it. Well, I'm struggling.
Psych.
Boom. Here we go.
There
All
we
right,
go.
what are we looking at?
This is the azalea floor plan, and we are going to see 5 bedrooms in this home, 3 bathrooms. There is a flex space that you could use as a formal dining room, an office. You could turn it into a 6 bedroom. For this particular home, you would probably want to add a closet and things, but if you're doing a to be built, this space can become a 6 bedroom. You have a nice covered front porch area here.
Good size
Yeah.
covered front porch.
2,287 square feet.
What was it to what?
2,287 square feet.
Okay. Gotcha. So 5'3", about 2,300 square foot. So interested in taking a look at the inside. Now, as you mentioned earlier, this is a move up builder at this price point, Rich. We see a lot of those kind of entry level homes at this price point, but I'm assuming what we're looking at right here are some of their standard finishes. So if somebody were to buy a home and not really deck it out with the flooring and stuff, I haven't seen the kitchen yet, but is that what we're looking at with at least the flooring?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So this spec, do you want the numbers on this spec right now? You want the
Oh
price?
yeah. Oh yeah. Hit them with the price.
$369,900 for this home.
Thank you for that. I mean, you just have you. I mean, should we just show this community like once a week at least, and just like what's the next deal out there? 369. Pen
Yeah.
stopped working, by the way. But yeah, look at this kitchen. Look at the kitchen. So they don't look like 42-inch cabinets, but shaker style cabinetry. Now
Mhm.
this builder actually builds luxury homes as well. Like one of my favorite builders in Wesley Chapel, one of my favorite communities, is built by Taylor Morrison. So they've been known to build very big $1 million homes
Oh, yeah.
out there. And so for them to build this product, it still has the bones and integrity of that quality builder, which is nice.
That's correct. So
So
you
what
have a
else?
bedroom and full bathroom downstairs. So it's not a, primary suite. It's a guest bedroom style. You could also turn this into an office if you wanted to use that front space as a formal dining room, something like that. So you would have another closed off space to have an office. The one con about this house that I miss when they don't do it is the covered lanai. You just have a patio in the
Mm,
back, but I believe there will be a shot when we go through that. This backyard is huge.
yeah.
It's a huge backyard.
So you could probably do a little pavered area with the pergola or something like that. Yeah.
You could add to it, yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Plenty of space to do that.
Yeah, I would say that is a con, but then there's the blank canvas, right? Like you could really make your
Mhm.
backyard like your oasis
Yeah,
as you wanted. Um, I like the pavered idea with the pergola. I do like that idea.
yeah. I guess it all depends on what the HOA is going to allow.
Sure.
So oftentimes, I don't know about this community, but oftentimes when you don't have that CDD, you don't have quite as strict of an HOA.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very kind of mild, right? It's like, hey, don't park your cars in the road leaking oil, and then we'll be okay.
yeah, don't pull up in the grass and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah, which is good. I like a community that looks and feels good because you got to remember, we help our people also sell their homes if you're ever leaving. And the last thing we want to do is try to convince your neighbor that they need to, park their broke down cars in their garage so we could take photos so you could sell your home, etc. So, but hit them with like the standard things that we're seeing as far as incentives and then what we would be able to do for them.
okay, so you get 15,000 towards your closing cost. Now that can be used strictly for your closing cost. You can use it if you qualify for a rate buy down as well, though. So you can get as low on a FHA loan as low as 3.875% for your first year, and then years 2 through 30 They're offering 4.875%. We could get on a conventional loan as low as 4.49% in your first year, years 2 through 30 at 5.49%. So a little bit below the average market rate there.
At
And so
five
it just
four.
depends on how you want to use your funds. And we definitely recommend doing the rate buy down when you can, because long term, you're going to save a lot of money. Look at this backyard.
Yeah, it's a big old backyard. Obviously, they need to sod it and such, but that is a
Yeah.
massive. I mean, imagine the pool space you can have in your backyard. We get a lot
Yeah.
of people that say, "I want to put a pool in when I get in." But yeah, you can build a huge freaking pool in that backyard, big pavers and all sorts of stuff. But you were talking
Well,
about the 15 grand,
mhm.
and we get people that reach out to us all the time that are like, could we get a deal on the home? Could we knock the price down? Like, what's your suggestion when it comes to that?
This home has been discounted from 371,000. So we would definitely go in and try to see if we can negotiate that down any more for you. But really, where you're going to save money is with your interest rates. Like if
Yeah,
you even got this price down $15,000, it doesn't save you as much on your monthly payment and your out of pocket as what your interest rate's going to do. So I know you've done a lot of videos that people should check out,
yeah,
instructing, you know giving examples of that. But it's true. So if you a lot of people don't have a ton of money to put down. Now if you're moving up, maybe you've sold a home and you've got some extra money, I would say throw as much as you can at that rate buy down, get your
and
closing costs
cover your
covered.
closing costs.
And
Yeah, 15
mhm,
grand, right? Is you're still gonna have a little bit left over at this price point. Your closing costs might be about $18,000, and so
right.
like me personally, instead of shaving off $5,000 to $10,000, and if you guys want to learn more about this, make sure you watch our videos. It's like, let's see what we can fight for behind the scenes. Like, we should be able to get you way more than $15,000 to cover your closing costs, buy your rate down, and then what about blinds? What about the appliances? All of those things cost a lot of money,
Hmm.
and the last
Yeah,
thing that the builder wants to do is drop that price. That's the last thing they want to do.
right. If you're looking at another home that, doesn't have those options in it, that's something we've definitely been able to get for our clients. Yeah, that's one of the things we just go in immediately. These are the things we're going to want to get for our buyers. So yeah, that's something to just think about where you're at. How much money do you have to put down? Because you've got that 3.5% with the FHA. Then you've got closing costs on top. And a lot of people think about down payment and then they get surprised by closing costs. But we can work to get those covered for you.
Yeah, we'll try to see if we can get the closing cost zeroed out for you. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. And so we know what to do to try to maximize for you. I think we can get you a lot more behind the curtains. Like we were talking about, the last thing the builder wants to do is to drop the price, reduce the value of the homes from people that already purchased in there, and then all of a sudden they got to reduce the value of all of the future homes, because then you have that comparative market analysis that's going to drop all of the price points. So but
That's right.
we can maximize what they can give you behind the scene that they don't have to disclose to the general public. Like that's where we fight for you. And then
Mhm.
after that, hey, if we want to try to knock it down a little more, let's go for it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and
that's kind of where we put it.
you can see in the walkthrough that this home already includes the blinds, washer and dryer, refrigerator, everything's there. So it really is an amazing deal for this size home. And this community is great. It's really a great location. Don't let the video fool you. I know you see a lot of empty land around this. You're really 5 minutes from Auburndale. Once you go through downtown Auburndale, you hit that Highway 92, can go straight into Lakeland. You're not, yeah, 5-10 minutes
It's a good
from
area.
I-4. Like it's a really great location. So
It really, for me, it's the pool with no CDD that really throws it up there, because if this community didn't, and you have 60 and 70 foot lots, this is a value community. This is a good value community at this price point. I mean, this is definitely a great value. Okay, question for you: if somebody wanted to get more information on our process or questions about this community, what do you recommend they do?
hit us up.
Send
Hit
us an
our
email.
email up. Yes. More at FL. What is it? You want to come to Maddox. You want
Team
to
at
come to Cristian.
morefla.com.
You
You'll
want to
probably
do
end up
that.
getting an email from her, right? Maddox at morefla.com. But
Team at
yes,
morefla.com.
Make sure you send
And
us
I
that
would
email
love
there.
to be, your agent. I would love to help you. And, we can help you guys on the resale too. If you're local and you have a house that you need to list, we're definitely, we don't just work with buyers. We can help you with that as well. So,
100%. And Crystal is seasoned in the industry. Um, okay, so if you have any information or if you have any questions about this particular, do we have more about this home that we need to show?
no, the community in general, this is the 1 2 story spec that they have available right now if you're looking for something quick, move in ready. They do have
This
a
is the
lot
one.
of single story homes. You can do a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom for around 324,900. That's going to be your lowest price home right now in this community. And then you can do a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom with a 3 car garage. It's the Cypress plan. 376,000. So that's another thing I didn't mention. You can get 3 car garage plans in this neighborhood.
Yeah, which is huge. That's why they do the 70-foot lots for the length of
Mm-hmm.
those. Well, I'll tell you what. If anybody wants more information on this home or any home in the area, whether it's buying or selling, team at morefla.com. I know she's like, email me Maddox at morefla.
No,
Team
team
at
at
more.
more.
No, it's good. And yeah, let's get you hooked up. Let's get you started on a planning session with us, and we can talk to you about how we operate and how we can help you guys out. And we've never ever ever charged a buyer before. Do we? All right. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Make sure you're subscribed and hit the like button because guess what, Crystal? I've gone 29 days with 29 videos.
That's awesome.
Doesn't that
That
deserve a like?
that just shows your dedication.
That shows our dedication right there. Okay, we'll catch you guys on the next one.